guys, get ready with me to go to the I'm getting ready to go to the mall with my two friends later. We're going at 6 because my friend gets off work at 5 something. I really haven't like done much this summer. I feel like what have I even done? Like I've only really hung out with Ashlyn. You guys, I don't know what to talk about. I don't know what people talk about when they do get ready with me. I mean, I don't know, like who even watches these anyway? I would do a mall vlog, but the friends I'm going with don't know about this channel, so it'd be a little weird to like film, I guess. And also like, I don't know, it's weird to film in public, like, cause it's not like this channel is like super popular or anything. I'm kind of tired, I can't lie. Also, I bought the Cobain black telescopic mascara. What is the difference from the gold one in this? Like, because I bought this just to see, because it's the same price as this, I'm pretty sure, hopefully. Anyway, but like, what would you expect it to be different anyway? Like, both of them are black, like you can't get much more black than this, so I really don't know what the difference is anyway. Like, if she's all black, like what? Here's my lash routine that nobody asked for. Okay, take your mirror and your mascara. You go. Okay. I have this old mascara tube, it's dry, and I just use that to straighten out my lashes. I'll let that dry and then I might add a little bit to the tips, but yeah, that's how I do my lashes. I don't use an eyelash curler because mine just like, my lashes just kind of stay like this all day then. I sometimes get Eddie Vedder mixed up with Chris Cornell in my head. I don't know if that happens to anyone else, but Chris Cornell was like busy back in the day. Like he had Soundgarden, he had Temple of the Dog a little bit, he had Audio Slave, and then he also made music on his own. Like, what a busy guy. Also, okay, I'm just gonna talk about music for a little bit, I guess, because I don't know what else to talk about. With Linkin Park, I think that they either should have not continued to make music, or they should have renamed it. Because I feel like just to be respectful, they should have just renamed it, honestly. Because, I don't know, I don't listen to their new stuff. And I'm sure that there's a lot of people that like their new music and stuff, like from Zero, but personally I don't like it. I just don't want to listen to it. I'm sure Emily, I think is her name, the new singer, I'm sure she's nice and stuff, but like, it's just not the same anymore. Like, I just listen to old Linkin Park only, but every time I see like a reel about new Linkin Park, they're like, no, like, be respectful, like, she's still good and stuff, and like there's only very few comments that are like, this is shit. I don't know. I could give it a chance. It sounds weird without Chester, I don't know. But at least Mike is still around, I guess. In school when I was bored, because I had this one class last year where we pretty much did nothing. It was AD, and our teacher didn't really have stuff for us to do most of the time, and we had computers in there, and it was like nice computers, so I would just watch videos all class, and I would watch interviews with people. Like, I watched an interview with Corey Taylor, and he's such a nice guy from the interview. Like, I feel like he'd be a genuinely nice guy in person. I'd also watch stuff with Kurt in it, like interviews with just Kurt, which he was funny. Kurt Cobain was a funny guy. But I'd also watch some with like the band overall, like interviews with Nirvana. And then I saw that there's a documentary on YouTube called About His Son, I think. So I want to watch that someday. I feel like that would be interesting. I would also watch live performances of bands and stuff. Like, I like watching Live in Clarkston for Linkin Park, and then obviously Live in Texas. That's when I also started watching that performance video and stuff. That's when I found out Smashing Pumpkins should not perform live, no offense. My dad also agrees because he saw them live a few times. I mean, a lot of bands from the 90s now aren't as good as they used to be. Like Limp Bizkit, I feel like is like alright. I mean, Pearl Jam, I haven't really listened to live videos of them now, but he sounded amazing back in the day, so I'm sure he still sounds good. I mean, Weezer is touring right now. We might try to see them, hopefully. Me and Ashlyn. Korn sounds really good live. Not that I've heard them live, but I watched a documentary about the making of Korn. I think John Davis is dead now. Maybe. Actually, I need to watch a documentary about Chris Cornell because he did so much back in the day. I just kind of want to learn more about that. I've also watched stuff about Alice in Chains. Yeah, Lane Staley. He's also dead now. It's like a joke, like Eddie Vedder's the only one left. Kind of. I'm still alive. See, yeah.
Shut your fucking mouth!
Yeah, there's also this band me and Ashlyn found on Spotify. Well, actually, I found them because I was scrolling through the thing on Spotify where it was like music for you, and I found this band called Mood, and they sound amazing, and they're like a British, I think they're like a UK band from the 90s, and I don't know where they are now, but they have like 400, 100 monthly listeners, somewhere in that range, and they made a cover of the song, I don't know, they made a cover of a popular song by Black Sabbath, and it is so good. It sounds better than the Black Sabbath one, dare I say. My dad didn't think they were good, but he also doesn't like Alice in Chains, so I really don't know how much I should trust his opinion sometimes on things. But I think my favorite MTV Unplugged is probably Pearl Jam. I don't know. I think Nutshell's good, but I think Pearl Jam tops it. Like, Black MTV Unplugged is so much better than the studio version. It's just so good. I like music. I like sad music from a guy's perspective. Like, Forget Her by Jeff Buckley. I love, like, breakup music like that. Because although I can't really relate to it, it's good to listen to. I really like Jeff Buckley. When I found out about his death, it's just very weird how that happened, I guess. But he was an amazing person, Jeff Buckley. His interviews are interesting. I like watching those also. I think kind of like Kurt, he didn't really care about fame. I feel like they're kind of like socially awkward in a way, and they just don't care much about the fame. I also saw something about how, what's her name, Frances, Kurt's daughter, she said something along the lines of like, if she had known her dad, Kurt, more, she thinks he would have been like the song Something in the Way, because he was like so gentle with that song, you know? Something like that, I don't know. Because I think Francis was a baby when Kurt died. I mean, he died in 94, I think. I want a boyfriend that like has good style, you know? Like kind of like grunge type style. And then for his birthday or something, I would burn a CD with songs that like remind me of him, like rock songs that remind me of him on it, and I'd give it to him, and then I'd have like writing on it and be like, made with love, something. I don't know. I think that's what I like to do, is just like make gifts for people. I also saw this on Pinterest, like a picture frame with guitar picks around it, and then I'd put a picture of us in it if he played guitar. That'd be nice. I don't need a boyfriend right now. I'm not even over my ex. So. Radiohead is amazing live. From all the videos I've seen, I would have loved to have seen. Actually, they're still around. I would like to see them. I don't know if I don't think they're in the US right now, but touring in the US right now. If they ever came here, I would love to see them, but the tickets would be expensive as fuck. Oh, I think this is black. Okay, lashes. Ooh. Okay, so I could wear this tank top. I got it from Target. Or, okay, so this is the other tank top I have with these shorts. So, that's what I'm thinking, maybe. Bag options we have this purse. Has that little symbol on it. Has a lock. Not very big, not very small either. Cute. We also have this purse too. which is also cute, but I feel like doesn't really match the outfit. Or my favorite bag probably is this one, but I don't know, this one's cute. This purse, or this purse, I don't know, I can't tell. But this one's like tiny, and this one's like 2000s. I don't know, which one should I do? We'll put it to a vote. I found this in my closet yesterday because every time I dig through my closet, there's like a 10% chance you'll find something that like I didn't know I had, you know? And I found this yesterday, which I did not know I had, and it's cute. This might be from the 2000s maybe. And then I don't know where any of these bags are from, except this one. I bought this one in Italy this year. I don't know. Came with this. Should I make it longer or keep it this way? Probably just keep it this way, yeah? I'm gonna post on my story a vote and we'll see if anyone responds to it. I'll come back later when I'm dressed. The fan's like blowing my armpits stench into my face right now. Also, I was watching a video about Kurt, and he said this in one of his interviews before that I watched a while back. That was a fun interview. He just didn't like, he just kind of, sometimes he really didn't care about what his lyrics were. Like, sometimes he was too lazy to write lyrics, so his lyrics would just be like, whatever, like just bits from poetry and stuff, you know? And that's kind of what I like about Nirvana, is that like, Kurt, like, he has these ideas, like there's stuff that he really cares about and stuff, and sometimes that does show up in his songs a little bit or in his music videos, like Smells Like Teen Spirit. Thoughts about, I mean, he like contradicts himself a lot in the lyrics, but also in the music video, there's thoughts of consumerism. He was really against consumerism, which I feel like, I mean, a lot of us are, I guess, but like, I don't know, I hate consumerism. Like, when people were buying Lululemon and like free people, like, that's okay if that's what you wear. It's just like, it's expensive and for what, you know? And like, a lot of people just buy it because it's popular. Like, I would rather just wear like what I want to wear and not just worry about like what's popular and focus on that. And that's what I used to be like. That's how I used to dress and stuff, and now that's why I prefer to dress the way I do, I guess. And I'm still working on that also, but easier to, back to school time is an easier time to like focus on that. But anyway, he was really against consumerism and gluttony. He also talked about how he was against gluttony, which I don't know if gluttony is just in like food gluttony or if it's also like with cheating, you know, like because you're not satisfied with what you have, so you like need more, you know, kind of like Sincere and Kenzie and Love Island. He put a lot of work into his music videos because he wanted them to be exactly like how he had envisioned it, but sometimes with his songs it was just like, he was just lazy. He was like, let me just throw whatever together. But their song Senseless Apprentice, what I like about that song is that he based that song off of his favorite book that he read a lot. It's a book called Perfume, and I found it on Amazon. I kind of want to get it maybe and read it, but that was his favorite book. And Senseless Apprentice, if you like listen to the lyrics a little bit, it's like based off the book Perfume kind of, and that's what I like because that's something he's passionate about, so he made his music like that. But also Nirvana's like, they don't, I have the thought in my head, I just don't know how to like speak it, but it's like, that's just what I like about them also. And I don't know if any of this is like making sense or if I'm just speaking garbage, like rubbish, I don't know, but but yeah, I just feel like, you know, he didn't need people to like him, you know, he just was making music based off his beliefs. Him and his band, they were just making music based off what they thought, and then, you know, and then people just really liked them, and yeah. That might not be exactly what I'm trying to like say, like it could be interpreted differently from what I'm thinking in my head, I guess, but anyway, I don't know. Sometimes I think my dad gets like secondhand embarrassment from me because like I'll be like singing along to Linkin Park when I'm around him sometimes, and I think he low-key's like, what the fuck is wrong with her? Like, I wonder if my parents are ever like think that me and my brother are a little odd sometimes because of the way we act. But I don't know. You'll always be right here. Also, what does nirvana mean? I know it's like it's a word that's a part of a religion. Buddhism? Isn't it like nirvana? Nirvana means happiness or something? I don't know. But Kurt was very against gluttony, which, that's why, is it like not just for food? Because I prefer to hate gluttony more than desire. Gluttony is the worst of all evils, wanting more than you need. That may have something to do with the meaning of nirvana as well. Yeah, so wanting more than you need. So isn't that more than just like, you know how people are like, oh, this is the gluttony they speak about in the Bible when they're like eating a lot or something? Couldn't gluttony also be for like cheating, wanting more than you need? Like sincere low-key, a good example of gluttony. Emotional gluttony, someone who's so consumed by their own need for validation that they greedily take it from multiple people, completely ignoring the emotional cost to their partner. That's low-key sincere. That is genuinely sincere from Love Island. But I think I'm also thinking of greed. Like, you're just so greedy, you're not okay with one person, you just have to go looking for another person even though you're in a relationship with one person. Wow, I love Linkin Park, truly. They were amazing. I just cannot listen to the same songs with the different singers singing it. It just sounds like a tribute band, not... Okay, I don't know what I'm allowed to say on YouTube, but Kurt tried to... When he was 15, he tried to, like, you know, by sitting on, like, a railroad track, but then the train went to the other track, you know how, like, switches off. And I'm really glad that Kurt lived to make the music he did. I think it's had an impact on a lot of people, a good impact. It's sad that he's not still around, of course, but I think also maybe if he was, he probably wouldn't like how the world's become, honestly. Like, consumerism is way worse than in the 90s. Feeling so faithless, lost under the surface. I feel like though Chester definitely in some of his lyrics and just, well, I did see this one interview where he was talking about the song Crawling. I feel like there's definitely like, you know, I guess people wouldn't really realize like the way he felt until he's gone. So I feel like definitely in some of the lyrics and the things he said, it was it wasn't obvious, but it was like underlying thoughts about what happened. It was there, it's just people didn't notice, and until it was too late, I guess. And I think also with Chris passing, it was also final straw. My favorite Nirvana song, low-key Sappy. Sappy is a pretty good song. But then also I like, you know, the more popular ones like Drain You. I love Drain You, but I prefer the live version than the studio version. Like, I just like how Nirvana, like, I like how they couldn't be told what to do, but not in like a weird, like, you know, like how on MTV when they wanted them to just like mouth it or whatever, they just like sang weirdly or whatever. I don't know. Maybe, hopefully I'll know what I'm talking about, but anyway. Let's see the final vote on what shirt I should wear. People are saying this shirt over the other one, so... Okay, so I'm gonna put on some jewelry and I'll be back. I don't know. Okay, so this ring I got in Italy from a little store. This ring is from James Avery and I have had it for a few years. And then this ring I got from a little jewelry store in Italy also. And then I have this ring which my grandma gave me and it's adjustable. So, I don't know. Thoughts? And then this is also in Italy. I got it from like a little market. So, and then this is from my grandma. I got it as a gift, so I don't know where it's from. And then this I just found this in one of my jewelry organizer things, and it's real silver. And then these sunglasses, I found them in my closet a few years ago maybe, and now I just wear them everywhere, so I don't know where they're from. But yeah, probably my grandma or my mom, but I kind of like this better, honestly. And then my nails match it. I think both shirts are really cute. I think that this just like goes with like the vibe of today better though. Okay, so this is the final outfit. Got these on. And yeah, so and then I have on these shoes, so it's something alright, but yeah. And then I have the purse and my sunglasses and my arm cuff, but those are all in the same spot. But yeah. Okay, after the mall, me and my friend went to Taco Bell. Anyway, so I'll give you all a little mall haul. At Aeropostale was buy one get one free. So I got this navy shirt. It's cute, it's tiny. It's like a v-neck, but then there's a little bit of detailing. I mean, I don't know, I think it's cute. Yeah, I got that blue one, and I got it in black also. And then from Hot Topic, I got this very cute jacket. It's in an extra large because I just saw it, like it was just randomly placed. Maybe they had more of these, I don't know, but I like it if it's good, I think. It's this little jacket. Very cute. And then from Spencer's, I got this Alice in Chains shirt. There was a lot of band shirts, and then there was even better ones at Hot Topic, so maybe I should have waited to go into Hot Topic before I got this, but I wanted an Alice in Chains shirt, so I got this. It's not the Dirt album, so it's not the most basic one. It's still kind of basic, but it's cute. That's all I got. There was a lot of cute stuff in Buckle, and Tilly's had a lot of cute stuff. It's just all overpriced. Pretty fun day. Hope you enjoyed. Catch you on the next video.
Bye.